up, kids? It's Joe and Nick for your weekend vacation. Grab your stool, squat on down for crappy animation. Let the gangsta commentary prop open your eyelids and watch some TV shows that have aged even worse than they did. So fill your bowls, use your spoons. It's Shaturday morning cartoons.
Happy Saturday!
All right, so I want to play a quick game called a very special game.
Oh, kudos.
It's a very special game about very special episodes. And we all watched a shitload of TV growing up. Kyle, I assume that you watched a shitload of TV. Did you watch a lot of TV?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We talking like in the range of like 4 hours a day, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day? Like what was your... I mean, every day there was
I was just thinking. For some reason, I was thinking about Saved by the Bell today specifically, and like, I'm sure I've said this before in different places, so maybe I've said it in front of you. But like, when I came home from school, it would be on 2 episodes on TBS and then 2 episodes on WGN, and so that's 2 hours total of just watching that show, plus whatever I watched additionally on any given day, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No, and then like in the mornings, we found time in the mornings before school to watch TV.
Yeah.
Like we crammed in TV as much as we could. So anyway, this game is all about very special episodes from, you know, the 80s and 90s of sitcoms. So I'm going to name a show and we're going to skip the obvious ones. I think like, I feel like this is an obvious one, like the I'm so excited, I'm so scared, the caffeine pill episode. And then I decided to skip the different strokes one because I felt like everybody kind of knew that one at this point. So maybe some deeper cuts on this one as far as very special episodes go. But I'll name a show. You tell me what you thought what was very special about that particular episode. Like, why was it very special? What issue were they tackling? And I'm sure that there are many correct answers here, but the one that I chose is the best answer. So, all right, first up, Small Wonder. What was the very special? Kyle, you familiar with Small Wonder?
Yeah, I didn't watch a ton of it, but yes, I am. Yeah,
It's the show that brought Nick and I together. Actually, Nick and I have known each other since we were in 6th grade, and it was Small Wonder that we really bonded over back then. So,
so awesome.
Yeah, Nick, I feel like Nick is the person to beat here on this one. What was the very special episode about?
I believe it was about smoking, from my recollection.
All right, anybody want to challenge that or?
Investing in a Roth IRA over a 529 program?
No, it had nothing to do with our IRAs. No,
Right.
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna concede on this one.
That's smart because yes, it was definitely about smoking. It was a smoking episode.
Great still. Look at Alvin in the back.
That's awesome.
Who's next to Alvin though? I thought that was a Simpsons character at first.
I think that's one of the clowns telling us to sign up for
organ donation, was it?
yes.
That's right. That's what it was. All right, next up, Family Matters. What was their very special? There we go. Now we're more in your wheelhouse. I feel like. What was their very special?
I do need to watch some Small Wonder though. I feel like it's weird.
Oh, you would love it. You would love it. Yeah.
I feel like there were probably multiple, but to me, the most notable one was about gun violence.
Okay. Yep. I remember that one. Yeah.
I remember that one too. I'm gonna say there was a marijuana one too. But I remember the gun violence one. They broke character at the end, and it was like Urkel and Carl being like, "Hey, seriously, don't burn. Guns are dangerous."
Now, is there also like is there a racist cop one?
Yes, possibly? I think that's right.
Which one?
There's somebody on the force that's racist.
Oh, another one. Now I'm thinking of another one, and I put this together today. There's another one where doesn't Urkel perform CPR on the neighbor? What's the neighbor's name?
Ira?
No.
Well,
Waldo. Yeah.
Oh, Waldo. Yeah.
Or does it-
Waldo.
And there's also now, yeah, so there is people getting drunk at the party. And that is, I think, the episode where Urkel debuts the Urkel dance, as I recall.
Yeah, do the Urkel on the roof there. Yeah.
All right, Kyle, you're gonna get the point on this one. Binge drinking is what it was. Yep. And he fell off the rooftop.
Yes, it was the roof.
But it was supposed to be a very special episode because it was about him like drinking for the first time and
Mhm.
partying too hard. And yes, I think he did do the Urkel in that episode.
Yeah, it was
And-
definitely on that roof.
But then they managed to work in a "I fall and I can't get up" joke into that. So, Dinosaurs. Kyle, you got the point on that one, by the way.
Was this global warming? The end of wasn't the finale of this show that like their world was dying?
Did you
Yeah,
watch this show? Did anybody watch this show? I don't know anybody.
I never saw it, but
And I will say, yes, the finale is them essentially like all sort of huddling in because actually, yeah, the planet is freezing. But there is, I know, additionally a very special episode where Robbie the dinosaur gets addicted to like a steroid equivalent.
Wow, the master.
Well,
I was going to say environmental collapse, but yeah,
Yeah, no, circle gets a square. Kyle, congratulations. It was
Oh, Robbie. What happened to you?
I had a little growth spurt.
yeah, it was 100% it. Look at him, he's ripped. Robbie's ripped. It was a steroids episode.
he's a jacked horse.
And you know what though, this episode, I watched a little bit of it today. Like it spoke to me because I wrote every single report in middle school about steroids. That was like my specialty.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was like, I loved sports, and so like, and I knew that they did steroids. So I was like, I'm gonna do, and I already had this knowledge because I'd already done like 10 reports before about steroids. So
Bert?
yeah, so that episode spoke to me. Mr. Belvedere.
I know two of them.
Okay, all right, let's hear it.
There was one where Wesley's friend is I think he's HIV positive or might even have AIDS, and it was all the other kids shun him. And then there's one where I believe Wesley was molested.
That's the one I'm thinking of. He came
Yeah.
close to being molested by a counselor at camp,
Yeah.
and I believe that's the one where Bob Uecker has to do a serious thing, like, "Now that's a bad touch, champ." You know, he has to kind of get serious for a moment.
I feel like I read an interview with Bob Uecker about how he was always confused, like why he was on that show. He's just like, I'm a sports announcer. Like, why am I on this like family
How did this
sitcom? But what I had heard is like it's because he was in those Miller Lite commercials and everybody thought he was funny in the Miller Lite commercials. And then like, I don't know, some agent was like, "Hey, you're good at comedy. You should be on a sitcom." And then he's just like, "Why am I here in this very special episode doing the but George, I'm going with the AIDS one. That's the one that yeah, and if you haven't seen this clip, like it's just a quick clip. For people who haven't seen it, you got to see this. Look at this.
Hi, Mrs. Owens, Mr. Owens.
Hiya, champ. How's it going?
Well, I got AIDS, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Like it was like a laugh line. I got AIDS, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Ooh.
He responded to Bob Uecker on that one. So who said, "Hey, champ." Okay. All right. Punky Brewster.
We all know
I feel
this
like-
one, right?
Yeah. Kyle, how well versed are you in Punky Brewster?
So I actually can't. I feel like when you say it out loud, I'll recognize it, but I don't remember right now what it is.
This is one of those ones where I don't even know if it was an actual
literacy?
problem. What?
It's not like a person being illiterate, is it?
There is that one though. I looked at that one today.
Wow.
Yes, there's definitely an illiterate one. Yeah, because I wanted to change it up. I wanted to do like cigarettes and binge it, but I almost looked at illiteracy. But this one from Punky Brewster is just way so weird. Like I didn't even think it was a thing, but I do remember people talking about it in the '80s and being careful about it in the '80s.
This was abandoned refrigerators.
Abandoned refrigerators. Yeah, does that ring a
Take
bell?
Take the doors off.
No,
Line.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay,
That's
here,
funny.
take a look. Here's the clip.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's how you play a very special game.
So I have a game that we can play now. As we all know, oh, first of all, the name of the game is Place That Apostrophe. So The thing I was fascinated about is that when you do
Oh, I've played this before.
when you do you can you can put the apostrophe in a number of different places because of course we know that the apostrophe takes the place of letters. So and
Right.
could
Right.
go on either side or could go on both
Side of
side. A Kid and Play decided to go with before the N,
But it wouldn't go on both sides, though, right?
It could
because
it's so given the options before, after, or both sides, I want you to place the apostrophe on the following products or things. Okay.
Okay.
So just shout it out. Guns N' Roses.
After the end.
All right, let's take a look. And that's right, after the N, which seems grammatically incorrect, but I think it works. But yeah,
It looks okay.
yeah, it looks okay. All right, Roy's on the board with one.
All right, nice work.
Linens and things. What do you think?
Well,
Before.
Yeah, I was gonna say before left. Yeah, there's a space for it. So
Okay. That's right. The sound effect from Scrabble, by the way.
It looks like it's modifying the S, not the N.
Yeah, it does. It's closer to the S, isn't it? Shouldn't it like
Yeah.
it be pointed towards
it
the
almost looks
N?
like the linens are possessing the things.
Yeah, well, there's
It's
a reason.
horrible
Yeah.
kerning.
Yep, it is.
Terrible font choice.
They
It's
went
a
out of
horrible
business
logo.
for a reason.
And that's a terrible name for a store.
Yeah.
Don't call it linens and things.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
all
It should be
things in the
linens
universe.
and things with an A.
Oh, that's where they would have got. Yeah.
Right.
All right,
I would
now
have gone to that store.
Shake and Bake. Where's the apostrophe here? Place it.
I always go left.
Joe's saying before the N.
Yeah, that's where the space
Oh.
is, seems to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say after just to be
Getting
contrary.
different. Okay. All
I
right. Let's
like
find
it.
out.
I respect it.
Before on Shake and
Yep.
Bake. All right.
Yeah,
Yes, it's always
obviously.
before. It's always on the before.
What about Claire All Nice and Easy? Not a lot of room
Oh.
around the N on this one.
Oh,
so-
that's after. That's easily after. Although they might be trying to justify it to the right, so maybe that's a trick, right? Like
Well,
they wanted
yeah.
to justify so that their place. I'm gonna say before.
Okay.
See, I made a promise to myself, and I said that I will always go before. I will always go to the left of the N. So before.
All
right.
Before.
George?
I'm going after the N in ammonia.
Interesting choice. Let's find out. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a
Yes.
before. Yeah. So they just kind of snuck it in up there. Okay.
It mirrors
So
the
the-
I, sort of.
They never respect the D in that, right? They never respect the D.
No one respects the D, bro.
For good reason. All right. So this is I've been on this. This is the rock and roller coaster at the theme park. It was a
Oh,
Universal.
here
or-
goes Nick bragging again.
Yeah.
I've been on this ride. I have a funny story about this ride.
Oh.
We went there with my family. My kids were little, and my wife had gone on it before with my older daughter, and I was in the back a little bit behind them. And we get to the loading station, and my wife comes running to this, like they have a fake chain link fence because it's supposed to be the back behind the club, right? And she yanks on, she goes, "Don't let Lily on that ride. It's too scary." And she just burst into tears.
What?
They were like, and I turned around, they're loading her on, and I'm like, "What?" And as we get off, she's totally freaked out. I was like, you just scarred our child for life, right? Like, they're gonna kill her in there.
So it was too late to get her off at that point.
She is afraid of
But did she just
Aerosmith and
realize?
roller coasters.
Did she just realize all of a sudden, like, oh, wait a second? She's just like in those like whatever 4 minutes that passed, like she was like,
Right.
oh yeah, she
Oh.
freaked out.
that's dark and scary.
Yeah.
She only freaked out because her mom screamed at her. And I'm gonna go left on the end.
Okay.
Always left for me. Always
Yeah,
left for me.
They recently had to change the video that Aerosmith shot for this because one of the guys in the band thought he'd be sneaky and was giving the shocker symbol during it.
Nice.
And somebody found it out. It went viral. So they had to like airbrush it out or reshoot it or something. So Real funny.
That stuff is hyper HD. That projection of them in that booth.
Yeah, it looks like they're in the
You're getting
recording
a shocker.
studio.
And also, like on the way, right? The microphone looks dong-like. It looks dong-like. to me.
Interesting.
All
Maybe another
microphones
hidden
do.
message.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of LEDs.
Well, let's
Yeah.
find out here where the apostrophe. Check this out.
Doubles.
We got a double.
Doubles.
We got a double on Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster.
That sounds like 0 points for anybody.
Yeah, I think
I
no
know.
one got points on that one. Steak and Shake.
Aerosmith got points on that
Yeah.
one.
I didn't trust
Yeah.
your
Steak and Shake.
airbrushing ability.
After.
Before, left,
Both.
always.
We're going both. Okay, let's find
Wait,
out.
what
I
is
want to
that?
say both. I want to say both. Both.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. All right. Not too
Uh-oh.
late. Not too late. Here we go. Ready?
No, both.
And
Before.
it was
What the-
before. It was over the end.
Are you
Over
sure
the-
it's not just on it?
Yeah,
that's-
it's weird. It's a weird apostrophe. Yeah.
Also,
Honestly, it almost says steak in shake.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, right. It could be.
yeah.
Because it's just
Steak
taking
and
out a
Shake.
letter before.
Whose autograph is that at the bottom? By
the
who?
guy who invented steak.
Head Steak
Yeah.
and Shake. Yep.
By Big
Well,
Big Raw?
yeah.
Yeah.
Bighorn Steak and Shake.
That's
Looks
Creator.
Bigfoot.
Yep.
looks
Bigfoot.
like a beautiful area right next to a
Uh,
power transformer too.
That's how
All
they cook
right.
it.
Last one. In sync. Where's the apostrophe?
Oh, don't do
Left.
this to me.
No,
I'm going to
wait.
say no apostrophe.
I think it's to the right. I think it's to the
Yeah.
right on this one.
Yeah.
Even though I should say left, I'm going
Yeah,
right,
right.
on this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going right.
Roy gets it. Not technically an apostrophe. It's a star.
That's what I thought. I knew
So,
it.
yeah.
I knew they didn't have an apostrophe.
It did go before. So that's how you play. Place the apostrophe.
So it's time for a new game show. That's right. It's Cyborg or part of a 1987 Buick LeSabre. It's very simple. I'll give you a word, and you'll have to decide whether it's a cyborg in popular fiction or a replacement part of a 1987 Buick LeSabre.
I like this game a lot. And I have a question. Is the LeSabre, that's a daddy's car, right, Nick?
No, you're thinking of Chrysler LeBaron.
LeBaron. It's
But
a different
the Buick
law.
LeSabre, I feel like, was always one of the cars you could win on the new Hollywood Squares with John Davis. You turn the
That's
key,
why I picked
you
it.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
right,
so
go
we'll start off easy. Crankshaft pulley. Is that a cyborg or a part of a LeSabre?
Gotta be LeSabre.
I'm going to go Cyborg.
I'm going Cyborg.
I'm afraid that is, in fact, a part of a LeSabre that is available for 184.09.
Nice.
Oh, that's a steal.
RoboCop. Cyborg or LeSabre?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think, yeah.
I'll go LeCyborg.
All right, well, look, we all know that RoboCop is a cyborg. I was,
Yeah.
just trying to get you into the mood for the game. Okay, so
I was hoping it was, yeah.
T800. Cyborg or LeSabre?
I was
I'm
like a
going
cyborg.
Cyborg.
I think it's a trick. I'm going LeSabre.
I'm going LeSabre too.
Cyborg. Come on. Yes.
T800 was the name of the Terminator, so it is a cyborg. The Asushin 89039-657, cyborg or LeSabre?
LeSabre.
Saber.
I'll go Cyborg. I'm going to go Cyborg.
I knew you would. It is actually the part of the door
Oh.
handle of a LeSabre.
Oh, that's a crucial part of the LeSabre, too. I
Yeah.
should have known. Yeah.
We've got Sector LK99.
That's a LeSabre. That's definitely like the
Cyborg.
the passenger side rear view mirror.
I'm going Cyborg too.
Well, it is in fact one of the characters from Mortal Kombat 3.
Mortal Kombat. Interesting. Well, I guess it's a cyborg, yeah.
The Bilert Valence, is that part of a cyborg or is that a LeSabre? Or is that
LeSabre.
okay?
I'm gonna go Cyborg.
I'll go LeSabre too, I think. Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid that was a cyborg from the Star Wars comic book.
In the lead.
Luke looks
Maybe.
beautiful there.
Purge Solenoid, cyborg or LeSabre?
I'm going LeSabre because I've heard the Noid thing before in cars. So I'm going
and then
LeSabre. on this.
Dominoes. I'll go with LeSabre too. Caitlin?
I'm gonna go with Cyborg.
It is a $27.58 part of a. It's the Vaporcaster purge solenoid
No,
valve.
we know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you know.
Knowing's half the battle.
Turbo Teen, our final challenge one. Cyborg or LeSabre?
The ultimate daddy's car.
I'm going to say both.
Yeah, this is a trick question.
No, I'm going 100% LeSabre. It's the tie rods. It's actually the tie rods connects to the Turbo Teen. Yeah.
Turbo Teen, the status is unknown. I don't feel. I did a lot of research. I don't think anybody can say for sure.
It looks like it's a breech berth there. I mean, he's crowning.
Disgusting.
This is wow. All right, but that is how you play Cyborg or LeSabre.
So yes, Laser Tag Academy. You have to make the cut in order to be on the team, and so I wanted to do something different. Normally we do like little game shows after we do these things. But I wanted
them. They're not little. They're elaborate, well-planned game shows. Yeah, extravagant.
Yeah, sorry. So what I wanted to do for this, hold on, I'm just bringing it up here, is I wanted to do a dexterity game. Normally we do like smarts games of knowledge. Yeah. But that's not how you get into the Laser Tag Academy. So we're gonna do Laser Tag Academy tryouts. Okay, and this is what we're gonna do. With your computer, is everybody's computer grounded? It has to be grounded. Is everything grounded? And you have to put your hand. In order for this to actually work, you have to put your hand on your computer and then you point it at here. Let me just show you. Watch this. My computer's definitely grounded, and then I point at it. Oh wait, that was the introduction music. Hold on. I want you to hear the introduction.
What the fuck is happening?
All right, hold on. Here we go. Listen. Okay, it's Laser Tag Academy tryouts. Here's how you do it. You got to point it at it, and you got to make like a sound effect with it. All right, you go pew pew, and then I hit it. So all right. So what we're going to do is we're all going to try to make the Laser Tag Academy with these tryouts, and we're all going to go and take a shot at and point it at that red part right there, because that's the thing that will actually. If you hit it, then you'll probably make the team. George, why don't you go first? All right.
All right.
Oh, is your computer grounded, first of all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got my finger in the outlet.
Okay. All right, perfect. Oh shoot, missed it. Bad shot. Next. Okay. All right. I mean, I can't help what the computer says. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. It doesn't necessarily mean that you didn't make it. Caitlin, you're up next. All right.
Okay.
Ready? All right.
I'm ready.
Is your computer grounded?
Yes.
Okay. And you have your finger on. You have your hand on the computer and then the outlet. Okay. All right. Make a laser sound.
Okay. Pew pew pew.
No. Way off. Next. Shoot. All right. Nobody's really doing very well on this. All right. Well, Nick.
I'm spinning my photon thing.
Trigger finger.
Kind of ringer.
Brings his own cue to the pool hall.
You sound pretty confident. You sound like you're,
yeah.
How is your computer like really grounded? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I've double grounded it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready? All right.
Ready? Yep.
Take a shot.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. All right. Oh shoot!
I thought the Welker noises would have helped out.
No, the computer said embarrassing. You did bad. Okay,
Well,
I just want to make sure that that this isn't like maybe there's a flaw in the computer. So maybe I'll just take a few shots myself just to make sure.
Well, to calibrate, I think that's a good idea.
Thank you. Exactly, Nick. I was thinking I would do that. So I'll just take a few shots off here. All right.
Fair.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right, ready? Pew, 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 pew. Yes. Oh, cool. All right.
Wow.
Do.
You think you're aiming low there.
What did it say there? Wow, this guy should be the leader. Oh, cool. That's
Wow.
awesome. Wow.
You had to look to see what it said. Yeah.
I had to squint down there to see what it is. All
Uh-huh.
right, well, let's take a look at the tryouts results.
Come on. Wanna make the academy.
All right. Oh, shoot. Nope. Yes! I did it! I made it!
Joe Jaron.
Yes! Did it!
That's what it sounds like when you get in.
Yes!
Welker is making me that sound effect.
What's that, Nick?
Welker, I say Welker is making that sound effect.
Okay, all right. All right. Yeah, so there it is. Sorry, guys.
That pisses me off. I'm legacy, and my dad gave a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I didn't get in.
Well, let's play a really dumb game.
Okay.
And this is based on dinosaur artwork and Dean Martin's face and neck. It's a game I like to call Dino or Dino. So I'm going to show you a close-up of either a
boy.
dinosaur or Dean Martin's face or neck. And you have to tell me, I've put them all in black and white. You have to tell me whether it's a dino or a dino, okay?
Oh, boy.
This is a great game.
All right.
Oh.
Here's your
Oh.
first image.
I'm going Dino.
I'm going to go Dino too.
George?
I'm going to go Dino.
Okay. You're right. It is a dino.
That's
That's
not-
not the detail there. What are we
That-
looking at?
That's not Dean Martin?
It's not Dean Martin. No.
Okay.
And are they able to actually fight, too? These two? Is this...
Well, it's the trope that T-Rex and Triceratops would spar, like would fight. It's like you see it in every dinosaur media ever.
right.
We know from T-Rex coprolites, which are fossilized dino poo, that T-Rex primarily preyed on juvenile dinosaurs. They wouldn't go for the big adults.
Mm.
So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
QAnon was right.
What?
Was it true that the T-Rex fought Dean Martin, though? Was that something?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
T-Rex
Did you guys
lost.
wait? Did you guys know that we are actually closer to Dean Martin living
No.
than the T-Rex was
Party
to Dean
fan.
Martin?
That
Yeah.
can't be true.
All right, let's look at our next thing. Are we looking at a close-up of a dino or dino here?
I really like this game. I'm gonna go ahead and say first, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that looks like a dinosaur neck, black
Okay.
and white and really fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
blown,
gonna go
blown
Dino.
these up a lot. What are you
Okay.
going with, Rebecca?
I'm going with Dino.
Okay, and George?
100% Dino.
Okay, let's take a look. It's Dino. There's
Yes.
the old Dino's neck. You can see
Ooh.
there's the close-up.
It's
All
so
right.
close.
It's
It
very
is.
close.
It really is. Yeah.
All right, next one. Now, Dean Martin, famously ruddy complexion from drinking so much.
hmm
Dinosaurs often had spotted skin as well. So are we looking at a dino or dino here?
Oh, that looks really leathery to me, Nick.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with the Dino on this one.
Dino, okay. Rebecca.
I'm going to go Dino.
Okay, and George?
That's a dino.
Well, let's take a look. That's right. It is
Ah.
Oh,
Dino.
these aren't dinosaurs.
Oh, really? This is part
Oh.
of a some sort of book of dinosaur and prehistoric art. But what are we
Well,
looking at there?
Nick, what were you
well-
sold here?
That's the predator is a Gorgonopsian of some sort. These actually are from the Permian period, which predates dinosaurs.
Really? So pre-dino.
So
Yes.
the only one who got it wrong was Nick.
So,
I've been beaten at my own game.
but were they members of the Rat Pack? Is my question.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they
Okay.
all were. All right, last one. This is not much to go on here, but are we looking at dino or dino?
That's Dino.
Okay,
I'll go
Rebecca,
Dino. I'll go Dino.
George,
Trick question. Peter Lawford.
another member there. Norman Fell. No, we're actually It was a trick question. We're looking at dino on a dino. You can see.
Ah,
Yeah, there's the detail that we were zoomed in on, but yeah,
I
that's
knew it.
yeah. So
I knew it.
all were kind of right, and that's how you play Dino or Dino.